physicality been an issue for you guys at times?
At times, I think just playing blocks, getting off blocks. Our tackling's got to get better. Obviously, we're looking at everything. The bye week, you dissect everything: alignments, assignment, block destruction, tackling, all those things. And it takes all 11 to play the run effectively.
When you look at the film, is it more effort or is it execution?
It's a little bit of both. I would say it's technique, it's alignments. Just little things like honestly, where we set the front a couple times, we were wrong. That's our longest run of the year. I mean, we set the front wrong, and we always tell the guys it's easy before the ball gets snapped. It gets hard once it gets snapped. So we got to get lined up right, get our eyes in the right place, key the right people, and continue to build on that.
Obviously, no excuses. You have to have guys step up. But when you've had a run at one position, does that have a domino effect, and does that factor into some of this inconsistency?
Yeah, I mean, you'd like to have the same 11 guys, like having a 5-0 lineman all playing together. That's really, everyone kind of knows how everyone plays in front and behind. We got 2 young linebackers. Really, Overshone's a rookie. He's really starting his first year. We got Maris and we got Kendricks in there. Obviously didn't play last week, but he's the veteran guy. But when you have the different moving pieces in there, that's just part of the NFL. Guys are going to go down. The next guy has to come up and know what to do and how to do it. So we got to continue to stress, getting the technique right, getting the fundamentals right. And like I said, it takes all 11 to defend.
So for that defense, that was pretty big on getting turnovers.
Yep.
How come you haven't gotten a lot of turnovers so far?
We stressed it in practice, and we're trying to punch the ball. We're trying to go after the ball. Interceptions. I always believed if you risk going after the ball in 10 plays, you don't get them, and you give up big plays, and then you get one. Is it really worth the risk? So we're emphasizing it the best we can in practice, and hopefully when they start to come, they come in bunches.
With the way the practice schedule is now, can you fix tackling in the middle of the season?
You can fix position, you can fix angles, you can fix compression tackle, vice tackling, one-on-one tackling, and just with your body position and how you bend your knees and your hips and your ankles and all those things. So we got to make sure in practice, number one, we're getting all 11 guys to the ball and we're all in a great position to make a tackle there in practice.
You obviously know Mike Zimmer better than a lot of us. Well, how would you describe his leadership style when maybe things aren't going the way you want?
He's going to be honest. I mean, he's going to tell guys in the meetings, listen, this is what you're doing good, and this is what you got to work on. And I think he's fair that way. I think he's honest. And I think that's what players want. They want honesty. They don't want, hey, beat around the bush. Hey, put my arm. No, it's hey, we got to get this thing done. Obviously, we had a lot of different guys in there, so sometimes you're like, hey, wait, who's that new defensive end we got? So it's some of those things that we got to get those guys caught up in a hurry. But hopefully, when we start getting some of the pieces back, it's going to pay dividends for us building depth in our team. But he's going to be honest with the guys. He's going to tell them this is what we're doing good, what we're doing bad, what we can eliminate, what we can make simple as coaches to put the players in the best position to win and succeed. So that's our job ultimately, and it's also to be honest with the guys as well.
If quarterbacks and wide receivers can go work outside, with chemistry and throw into each other.
Yep.
Defensively, what kind of work can these guys do, I guess, away from the facility this week to try and improve on tackling or improve what defensively can they do?
Really is just to watch the tape, and we build the tapes for the guys, and the coaches are going to give, hey, these are 3 things maybe you're doing good. These are 3 things we need to work on this week in practice. So let's not concentrate on everything all at once. Let's concentrate on 1 or 2 or 3 things that you can improve. It might be small, might be big, but at the same time, it's collectively going to get us better.
Mike was talking about needing to get off the blocks and go make the play. What are some of the finer points on how you shed a block quicker to put yourself in position?
I just think recognizing the block, whether I'm a D lineman, a defensive end, a nose, linebacker, recognizing what kind of block's coming at you, what angle they're taking, and staying in our gaps, there's specific run fits all the way through. So staying in your gap, extending your arms, whether it's a guy coming down block you and you got to get to his near hand, far shoulder, or I'm just getting base blocked and I'm getting extension, and then ultimately tearing off and making the play. As a linebacker, if a fullback comes to me and I got to get to the inside of him, I get to the inside, get off and make a tackle. I don't just fit out and wait for the next guy to fit off of me. I make the play after I destruct the block.